Charlotte. Today we are going to be drawing, doing cursive writing. So, with further ado, let me show you how you do cursive writing. First, we start with the A, which is very simple. You make a sideways oval like that, and then you bring out a little wing like that, and that is the A. Same thing with the little a. You make an oval and a little wing. Now we move on. See, that's the A. Now we move on to the B. Now, you make a wing and a slanted line like that. Then you put in 2 half circles and a loop like that. Then with the little b, you start with a curved line like that, and then you go up and you make a loop like that. Then you make a wing, and then you make another little wing that goes out like that. And that is how you make A and B. Now we're going to go on to C. C, you make a little loop like that. Then you go down like that. Then you do that, and that's the little C. So we've got the big and the little A, we've got the big and the little B, we've got the big and little C. Now we move on to D. D, you make a slanted line like that. Then you make a loop like that. Then you go like that. Then you make a loop and then a wing like that. That's a cursive D. Then for the little d, you make a little a little circle, and then you make a line, and then you make a wing like that. It's a little d. So we've got A, we've got B, and we've got C, and we've got D. So now we move on to E. We make a little loop like that. Then we do this, and then we make a little loop like that. Then we do that. Now you see, this is simple to remember. Cursive E looks like a backward 3. And now we're going to do the little e, which is simple. You just start with a little line like that, a curved line. Then you do a little loop and then a wing. And that's a little e. So now I've got A and B and C, D, and E. Now we go on to F, which is pretty simple. You make a loop, and then you make a line like that. Then you go down like that. Then you make a wing like that. And then you make a cross like that. Then with the little F, you start with a curved line. Then you go in with a loop like that. Then you make another loop at the bottom, and then you bring out a wing. And that's F. So now we have A, B, C, D, E, F. Now we can go on to G. You start with a slanty line like that. You go up, you make a loop, make a curve and a point. Then you go down like that, you go in like that, you make a point, and you make a wing. And that's G. Now with little g, you make a circle, you make a line, then you make a loop and a wing like that. So we've got A, we've got B, we've got C, we've got D, got E, we've got F, and we've got G. Now we go on to H. With H, you make a loop, then you make a curved line, then you make a line over here, then you go up, and then you make a loop, and then you make a tail. And then you go up like that, and then you make a loop, then you make a hump, and then you make a tail. So now you've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Now we're going to go to I. Now I, you bring out a wing like that, and then you go down like that, then you go up, and you make a loop, and then you make a wing, and that's I. Now little I, you make a curved line, then you make a wing, then you make a dot, and that's I. Now we go on to J. Just erasing something. Okay. Now for J, you start with a curved line like that, and you go like that. And then you go in and you fill in the loop. Then you make a loop down there. Then you make a tail. Then with the J, the little J, you do that. Slanty line, you go down like that. And you make a tail, and you make a wing, then you dot it. Now for K, you make a loop like that. You make a curved line like that. Then you make a curved line like that. Then you make a loop, and then you make a tail. That's K. Then little k, you make a curved line. Then you make a loop. Then you make kind of a lump, and then you make a tail. Now we go over to L. And L, you make a line like that. Then you do that. Then you make a loop. Then you go down with a curved line. Then you make a loop. Then you make a tail. Then with L, you start with a curved line. Then you go up like that. And then you make a loop like that. And then you make a wing like that. And now we move on to M. We make a loop and a line, and then we make a hump, then we make another hump, and then we make a tail. And then for the little M, you do that. Then you make a third hump. You make a second hump. Then you make a third hump, and then you do that. And that's the M's. Excuse me, I'm just erasing things. Just erasing stuff that doesn't need to be there. Then for the N, you make a loop like that, and you go down like that. Then you make a hump and a tail. Then for the little N, you do that. Then you make a hump, then you make another hump, then you make a tail. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. O is very simple. You make an oval. Then you make a loop and a tail. Then it's the same with the little o. Make a oval, a loop, and a tail. Excuse me, I'm just erasing things that Don't need to, just erasing things that don't need to be there. Yeah, so, okay. Now we move on to P. Now P, of course, you make a wing and a line and a half circle, like that. Then you make little p. You make a curved line, you make a straight line, then you make a loop, then you make a half circle, and then you make a wing, like that. Then you make Q. Q, you make a loop, you go like that, and then you make a loop and a tail. That's Q. Q looks like a Q looks like a 2. Q looks like a 2. And so that shouldn't be too hard to remember. Q looks like 2. E looks like 3. Little Q, you go with a circle, then you go down, then you make a loop, then you make a wing. Now you have an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. We make R. You start with a slant. You go down, you make a half circle, and you make a hump, and you make a wing, like that. That's R. Now little r is simple. So you've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, and then S. You go like that. You make a line, a curved line, then you make a loop, then you do that, and then you do this, and then you make a tail. Then with the little S, you do this, curved line, then you go in like that, then you make a tail. So you've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Now we go over to T. You go with a loop, then you go like that, then you go like that, and then you go like that. Then you do that, up, wing, cross. So now you go with a loop, you go down, you go like that, and you do a wing. It's U. Now we go to little u, like that. And now V, you bring a loop, you go down, and then a tail like that. Then with little v, you go like that, you go like that, and you go like that. Okay, so you've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. W. You make a loop, you go down like that, you go up, you go like that, and you go like that. W. Now, you do this, and wing. W. X. X, you make a loop, you do that, you do that, that's X. Then you do this, then you do this. X. Y. You make a loop, you go like this, make a loop down here, you do this, make a loop down here. Y. Now Z. Z, you make a loop, you go like this, you go like this, and you go like that. Z. Now little z, you do this, and you do that. So now you have the whole cursive alphabet. We've got A, we've got B, we've got C, we've got D, we've got E, we've got F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So, now you've got the whole alphabet there in cursive. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and practice your cursive. Thanks. Bye.